Hey guys, it's Preston. I just wanted to thank you guys for watching the show. I've gotten a lot of fan fiction. I haven't read it yet, but I'm gonna read it live for you guys here. It's a teleprompter. Okay, we have some fan fiction here from Bobby Boy, 1998. After a long day of casting, Preston goes back to his and Cole's apartment. Cole, I'm home. Preston pushes open Cole's door, but what? Cole Moore and RJ King are in there, and they're making out. Preston doesn't know what to do, so he sits down next to them. Hey guys, what you doing? Cole grabs Preston by the beanie and pulls him into a long platonic three-way makeout session. They've all become very close friends. For life. That's it. Yeah. Okay, Bobby Boy 1998. I've definitely been in platonic three-way makeout sessions. It's not what it's cracked up to be. Usually someone has a more dominant tongue and they push the third person out. I personally have a sharp tongue. Anyway, from Anonymous Model, the elevator door opens and I step out. His legs are up on a chair and he looks right at me. Hi, what's your name? He slurs out. I freeze. My legs are weak. My sight is blurry. I might be drooling. I think I peed a little. Wait, oh no, I realize that yes, I did pee. Can you walk for me, he asks. He's not even paying attention to me. Is he texting? Thanks, very nice is all he says. I grab my book and rush out, sinking into the wall outside the door. I melt into the floor, and I burst into tears, uncontrollably sobbing. I'm sorry, Preston, I can't help it. I love you. I love this one. I think Anonymous Model is one of many people who may have peed a little bit at casting. I know it can be kind of intimidating. This person requested not to have their name revealed. The sun hung low in the sky over Preston's mane as he stalked west on 14th Street. This is a lot of words. Okay. The feeling was all too familiar to the now aging casting director, though he knew nothing of his past before he found himself in this moment. Who am I? Why am I here? What happened to me? Soon, fragments of memory began to return. He remembered a light, a car, a cracked screen that called out to his lifeless body. Refresh. He must connect the dots. This sounds like the plot from Born Identity. Maybe some Vita Coco will clear my head, he thought. Preston ducked onto the first deli he saw, and bam! Preston's head was concealed with a black felt bag, his body scooped up by men dressed in black. Have you read this? Preston awoke in a dark basement, tied to a chair, bag still over his head. He could hear the drip of leaky pipes. How did you survive? How did you do it? The distinctive voice of none other than Karl Rove belted out from beyond the confines of his Margiela mask of death. So I was kidnapped. Who's Karl Rove? Do you guys understand this? Without warning, Rove tilted back the chair to perform a waterboarding on the helpless, limp body of Preston. You like Vita Coco, bitch. How about now? He poured a gallon of Vita Coco on Preston's face in the common method of red-blooded American torture. I don't know if I like this one. I'm being coconut waterboarded. I thought these were going to be raunchier. Okay, this next one is from Zeitgeist Poltergeist, a fan fiction letter from Preston to his one true love. Ooh. My dearest love, it was 2 a.m. and I couldn't sleep. I tried counting models in my head, but the more their beautiful faces splashed across my mind, the more my heart began to race. I slipped out of bed into my clogged slippers and slunk over to the mirror. My mass of long hair kissed the frame of my face as usual. When you're Preston Chancellor, there's no such thing as a bad hair day. That's true. I decided to head down to the Duane Reade on the corner. That's where we first met, remember? A friend told me where I could find services like you. No strings attached, no pressure to commit, and available at even the most discreet hours. I saw you from down the aisle. You look as lonely as I did. We met eyes, and you gave me a look, and I knew instantly that we were in mutual agreement that we were both able to fulfill each other's fantasies tonight. Up close, you look even more alluring than far away. How much, I inquired beneath my breath. But without an answer, we grasped each other and I let us out. I turned the corner and directed us to an empty alleyway. This is really sleazy. This all happens at Duane Reade? I began working you with my fingers. You were secreting beads of sweat as my hands intensified their motions. I leaned in and licked you. Starting off teasingly and sensually, I started in a swirling motion. The tension was killing me. I couldn't take it anymore and began to squeeze and rub you up and down. Before I knew it, you exploded all over my face. Can you get off my set? Like, we're gonna stay on the set. Be quiet. Shh. My fans can't hear me over you talking. I turned back down the alley with you crumpled with my clenched fist. I tossed you in a trash can on the corner. This is getting dark. That night, we began a love affair that's lasted longer than any other love I've ever known. Every night I dream of you, Vita Coco. Peace, love, and pleasure. Preston. I never realized how sexual my relationship with Vita Coco was until now. That really threw me. I thought it was about the person, but that's kind of disappointing. Okay, let's read some comments now. Go Gert Squirt writes in, who cares about this fucking Asian man, long hair? Ooh, wow, you're cool. We want Casey. Well, if you want Casey, watch her show. Troll her. Yeah, I'm a fucking Asian man and I fucking have long hair and wow, I am pretty cool. Naomi Noor writes in, Preston's still wearing the same ensemble? So Karl Lagerfeld, ha ha ha. You know, if it works, why change? Carl and I know that. Stacy Rogers writes in, that Asian guy is so ugly, ew. You know what, Stacy, what the do you look like? You come to a casting, bring it on. Here's a Twitter question. What was RJ's childhood like? Was he a musical theater kid? Was he on Glee? Tweet at RJ, not me, about RJ. Next question. Tokyo, okay, I'm reading my fan fiction here. Can you just not? Tokyo comments, just got a boner. Thanks Tokyo. I've always been big in Japan and now I'm making people in Japan big. Kind of proud of that. Okay, well that was really fun. I can't wait to reread these. I would like you guys to send more. Don't hold back, be creative, and it's definitely okay if they're NSFW. It's encouraged. Yeah, I like it. Love you guys.